Today I will tell you the biography of an incredible investor, public figure, and businessman who began his career as a shepherd and became a billionaire. Our future billionaire was born in 1966 in the steppes of Central Asia. His father was an agronomist. At that time, the government redistributed agricultural workers every 5 years to different villages and regions to develop the sector. Due to frequent moves, our future billionaire had to adapt to new environments and living conditions. In rural areas, there was always a culture of strength, and he often had to fight. After graduating from high school with honors, our hero worked as a shepherd. Herding sheep was very challenging, and the pay was minimal. He often had to be with the sheep, especially during lambing season. One scorching day while our hero was tending to sheep, a single thought struck him. He asked himself, "Was I born just to herd my own food?" This became our hero's pivotal realization. Following this, he actively pursued learning and acquiring new knowledge. Later, our hero enrolled in a university, majoring in law. At the university, he began studying English. To master the language, our hero tied an English dictionary to his wrist. He even made a bet with his friends that he would learn English. Our hero carried the dictionary everywhere, even into the shower. To practice the language, he sought out foreigners, visiting the circus and befriending dark-skinned Africans from Nigeria. Our hero spent 2 years learning English. Then when our hero met guests from the United States, Americans always said to him, "Where did you get that Nigerian accent?" Afterward, our hero completed university in 4 years instead of the usual 5. Following this, they opened a commercial firm. Gathered with friends in an apartment, our hero began to contemplate what business to pursue. At that time, after the collapse of the USSR, all enterprising citizens turned to business. Our hero noticed that there was significant demand in the market for tables and chairs in new office spaces. Then they found a furniture factory that produces tables and chairs and agreed to supply 1 wagon of tables and 1 wagon of chairs. But they didn't have enough money to buy the furniture. At that time, the German government was providing loans to ethnic Germans for entrepreneurial activities. This was to prevent Germans in the former USSR from transferring to Germany and to encourage them to stay in those territories. In our hero's company, there was an employee named Robert Steiner who was an ethnic German. He said to him, "Robert, this is your moment of glory." Next, a credit was arranged in Robert's name for $100,000. Our hero purchased furniture and immediately sold it. Business was going well, and at that point, our hero even considered buying a furniture factory. However, he changed his mind when he realized that he could earn more from selling wheat. In 1999, he founded a private commercial firm called Seisembayev Commerce, which specialized in exporting Kazakh wheat to the Commonwealth of Independent States, CIS, the territory of the former USSR. In 1999, the Seisembayev conglomerate was established. From 1995 to 1997, there was a widespread acquisition of poultry farms throughout Kazakhstan. In 1998, the company Almaticus, later renamed Alel Agro, was founded with Oskar Galin, our hero's brother, appointed as its director. In 2001, the regional Irtish Business Bank was purchased and renamed Alliance Bank. In 2002, our hero acquired 100% ownership of Cartel, one of the 2 mobile operators in Kazakhstan, for $12 million. At the time of purchase, the company had $175 million in debt owed to Motorola and approximately $67 million owed to Kazakhstani banks. The subscriber base consisted of 220,000 people. The equipment was worn out and had been imported from Turkey, where it was previously used by one of the former shareholders. 2004, sale of the cellular company Cartel to the Russian company Vimpelcom for $425 million US, minus debts amounting to $75 million. At the time of sale, the debt of Motorola was fully repaid. All cities of Kazakhstan were covered with cellular communication, and the number of subscribers exceeded 600,000 people. July 17, 2007, Alliance Bank JSC went IPO, initial public offering, on the London Stock Exchange, LSE. The cost of JSC Alliance Bank at the end of the placement amounted to $4 million US. In 2007, the equity capital of JSC Seisembayev Alliance Financial Corporation reached $1,850 million. 2007, Alliance Bank JSC made a record profit of $350 million after taxes. At that moment, our hero had an income of $1 million per day. He had an expensive yacht and helicopter, airplanes. Life seemed to be going well, but this one in Kazakhstan, President Nursultan Nazarbayev removed from its essence all flight competitors and took away business from the richest businessmen of the country. From this path begins a dark streak in the life of our hero. A criminal case was initiated against him. Our hero was put on international wanted list, and business worth $6 billion was taken away. The name of our hero is Margulan Seisembayev. If you want to know how our hero got out of such a situation, when there was a threat of 100% probability of imprisonment and possibly the elimination of life, subscribe to my channel, put a like, and leave in the comments your thoughts about our hero. And the continuation of Margulan Seisembayev's life story will be next week, so subscribe to my YouTube channel.